Well, sorry. Good evening, everybody. I was going to be cheeky. I said, no, just back off for a sec. You just came online. Anyway, so I didn't realize how long it's been since I've been on here. And to be quite honest, I've been very busy this week. Very, very busy. Lots going on, etc., etc., etc. So, a little bit of, I could call it housekeeping for the lack of any other word. Don't forget, everybody, every Monday at noon Pacific time is a meditation. That starts at noon. You can see the event pinned to the top of my Facebook page, my page, because right now I'm running on a few different places. The other thing is that, okay, here we go. You guys are in for a ride because I've been on this amazing ride, and especially in the last 24 hours. Okay, so I got a message yesterday from my beautiful brother Gabriel, Nohra, and he's hosting with another gentleman in an event in Mount Shasta, and Gabriel has invited me to bring my music, which is me, my music, to Mount Shasta to share at their retreat that they're hosting, which is May 9th to the 13th. So that is where I'm going to be from the 9th to the 13th. And the beautiful part is Mount Shasta is 8 hours away from my home. So it's like 1 day trip, no problem. Then proud to say, finally, everything is in alignment so far, but I'm just giving you guys heads up if you're interested. I'm having a concert on May the 18th near where I live. And yeah, it's going to be, this is what I know so far. I'm just being honest with you guys. On May 18th, it's going to be early evening. I haven't quite got it right down to the hour. It's going to be early evening. That much I know because I can't have the hall in the afternoon. So I'm just making sure everything is total alignment. That's number one. The price on my event is $25 at the door. In advance is $20. So that's happening. And so in other words, I go to Mount Shasta for that event, turn around, come back home, have this event, and then I'm back on the road again because I'm heading to Sedona to join Gabriel and Ashley Lee for their event that's happening May 31st to June 3rd. They're having a retreat. And they've been very gracious to ask me if I'd like to join them. And of course I said yes. So I'm going to be in Sedona, and I really don't know where I'm going from there. I've put a few feelers out to a few people, and just putting it out there, folks. So if anybody's out there that's interested in me coming to a spiritual center, I don't care if there's 10 people or 1,000 or 10,000. To me, it's all the same. It's about energy. So if you are in a place where you would love to see me come and share my music with the people in your community, please reach out to me, and we'll have a little chat about that. Because I appreciate the love and support, because that is one way you guys really get to help me out. What else is there? Oh, yeah. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, Ashley Lee, Gabriel, Nohra, and I are doing a live on my platform at 1 p.m. Pacific. They're going to be talking about who they are, what their retreats are going to be about, because, yeah. So they're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to, of course, talk about me. Then on Sunday, I'm bringing two sisters that just so happen to live locally. One I've known locally, and her girlfriend just moved in with her. and that's Tass and Dianne. So that's on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I just want to bring, needless to say, I'm being guided to do this. This is not my platform to bring people on to promote them. This is not about promoting anybody. All I want to do is introduce some amazing people that I know. And I want to give you guys an opportunity to meet them. You can call it a meet and greet, whatever term you want to use. I want to bring them on here so you guys have an opportunity to know them and their work, because, and the one thing, I had somebody a while ago, I have suggested a few people to her, not just to her, but other people. And because of our spiritual community, there's a lot of dysfunction that's happening in with some people in our communities. And when I say this, there was a reason why I was saying this. Oh yeah, because I'm very selective. And I mean, I'm very, very selective. If I choose to bring somebody on to my platform, to bring to you guys, I will, to the best of my ability in that moment, to make sure that they are the real deal. The people I'm bringing on, I've known for a while. So, like, I had this one lady who reached out to me a month or two ago, and she, and all of a sudden it was like she wanted to use my platform to promote her and what she does. And I'm going, no, this is us. And I just went, I'm not a talk show, which I'm not. But again, I can't promote her or talk about her because I don't know who she is and her work. And does she truly have integrity? Because I had an experience, 2016. I'm going to touch on this just briefly to give you guys an idea. There was a horse healing ranch here in Langley that I could say the word involved with. In 2015, around about 2015 into 2016. And this horse healer is not of integrity. My last concert, just so you guys know, my last concert was in 2016, which was at her ranch. And she dishonored our agreement. She dishonored our agreement. It was a huge lesson to me. Huge, massive. I can be pissed off at her, but it's about what I allowed because I trusted that her word is of integrity. To come to find out she's not. And as soon as that happened that night, I dropped her like that. And I just reconnected with somebody that knows the same person, and she dropped her as well because she was ripping her off. And this person just uses people. And I won't be involved with people and speak off them if your intentions are to use me to get onto my platform for your benefit. No. Because what I do, most of you guys know this about me, I'm not here to make money. Yes, I talk about what I do because it's what I do. I want to bring people on like Tass and Dianne on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. Working with and being involved with Ashley Lee and Gabriel Nohra, real healers. Like, I will only bring you people that I know and I trust because they are the real deal. So, that's it. I'm sorry. Just like, yeah, it's, things are shifting and they're happening fast. And so, I'm actually here to do this. I'm going to be doing a live, because I don't know, because it's just, most of you guys know and understand this about me. I cannot really plan, okay, I'm going to talk about this on this day at this time. I can't structure myself like that. But I know one thing, I will be sharing more of what's been happening with me. A couple of people know privately, but I haven't really spoke about it here yet. But I will be sharing what I've gone through beginning of the fall all the way through till recently. So Yeah, and it's amazing. But anyway, let's have some fun. Just so everybody knows and understands, because I'm using a looper, if I make a mistake, I got to redo it, so that's what this is. I got to redo this. So if I stop and do this, that's what it means, just so you know. Here we go. My beautiful sister, sorry, sort of mispronounced that, my apologies. My beautiful sister, Andrea Watson from Australia. And she came on here, it's 1:44. And I'll tell you this, in the last few days, big time, and especially today, a lot of like numbers, like just, like I'm talking, because I spend a lot of time online through my phone mainly. And like all of a sudden, if I'm doing something, I go look and it says blah, blah, blah. And I went, oh shit, it's like, 333 or 133 and all of a sudden it's 144, so, stuff like that. And it was like, holy shit. And so there's a lot of synchronicities that are happening that the universe is letting us know. And Andrew, I'm borrowing, because none of us own our posts, but I borrowed some of your posts that I've got in my photos that I'm going to be dropping pretty soon. What you're saying and speaking of is just truth, and for us to help us to, your messages are like spot on. That's all I can say, sister, because I'm very selective in what I share on my timeline, and what you're speaking of is incredible, and I thank you for what you do, which I don't know that much about you yet, but what you're speaking of, because I do a lot of memes, and because I may not be able to articulate here a lot of stuff or explain this and that. I have people that are able to, I just can't yet, or not, I can't. And it's more about what I'm able to do in this moment. Because when we use the word can't, we're restricting ourselves from the possibility that could shift or change. And that's where I'm catching myself, and just being careful of the words I use. Because if I use certain words, it's because how I'm feeling within myself at that moment. But doesn't mean I'm always in that space and whatever. But anyway, you're very welcome, Andrea. Hello, Dianne. Milk. Wow. And so just so everybody knows, a lot of things are happening very quickly. You can see it like in the comment, like I have a whole bunch of information there. If you look in there, you'll find everything I'm going to be talking about very quickly. Every Monday at noon Pacific time, I'm doing a 30-minute meditation. Okay, so that's happening on Monday. But let's roll back a little bit. Tomorrow, I'm going to back up even a little bit more. Yesterday, I got a phone call from my beautiful brother, Gabriel Nohra, and he's co-creating an event in Mount Shasta. He's asked me to go and share my music there, and I said, yeah. And so I'm going to be going to Mount Shasta. It looks like he has to check with his other guys. Look, I don't want any money, just accommodations and food, which is provided in this retreat. Like even give me a cot. I don't care. I just want to be, there to support them with what I do. And so that's going to be Mount Shasta on May the 9th to the 13th. There's a retreat. When I say this, Gabriel, Facebook restricted him from posting his event. I know the reason, but and I spoke to Gabriel. I said, "No, you need to talk to Facebook to get that restriction, because they blocked him from sharing his event in Mount Shasta." But I have the information. If you're interested, if you know people, DM me and I'll give you the link to it. I just not able to share it, even on my timeline. They really blocked him. But anyway, so that's happening. Then, because Mount Shasta, just so you guys know, is only 8-hour drive for me from my house to Mount Shasta. So I'm driving there for that event, then coming back, because I have a concert here in town on May the 18th. It's going to be early evening. That's all I know at this moment, because I already had the place, and that shifted as of yesterday, but it was a good shift that for both of us. And, so, yeah, so I had to find another place quickly, which I found this afternoon. Then, so after my concert, I'll be heading to Sedona, Arizona. to join my beautiful brother Gabriel and Ashley Lee for their event. They're having a retreat May 31st to June 3rd. That information is above. Again, if you want any particular information, get hold of me and I'll give you the information. But here's the beautiful part, that tomorrow, my Saturday, I know my friends in Australia, it's going to be Sunday, but tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, Gabriel, Nohra, Ashley Lee, and myself are going to be live on my platforms. So that's happening tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So you're going to meet these two amazing beings that I'm going to be sharing space with in Sedona in more ways than one. And so that's happening. I'm not sure where I'm going after that. I'm putting feelers out now that I know where I'm going, or where I'm heading. And this, I can't wait to share this other part of what's happening. And I'm just getting more comfortable within myself. And I want to make sure that this, what's going on is real. And I have no doubt, but I just want to give it a little bit of time before I speak of this particular product. Anyway, so don't, and then, oh yeah, and then on Sunday at 7 p.m., I'm bringing two other sisters on with me, which is Tass and Dianne, to share their work and who they are and what they do. And so that's Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. You guys can figure out your own time zones if you're struggling. Other than Australia, like I just have an idea. I think there's 3 time zones in Australia, and I know it's a day ahead, but yet it's early morning the next day, and it's like so let's see where we go. Here we go. Okay, my beautiful brother, I believe he's here, or if you're here, Monsieur Gabriel. And by the way, it was funny, he sent me a message, he says, could you take basically the A off Gabriella? I'm not A, and I'm like, oh shit. And it was me, well, of course it was a mistake, but it was like, I said, I just wanted to show your family side, that's all. Right? And, but anyway, this is actually, I met Gabriel through Gabriel through Soulology, and then I met him in Houston, but after I experienced him, and that's the key word, is experienced his beautiful energy with Todd, his song unfolded. So this is Gabriel's energy that I channeled, and so this is his song. Yeah, so that's Gabriel Nohra's energy, and if you haven't met him yet, go check him out. You can see his info above. The only thing I'm not able to put is that link because it won't work. Plus, it would just, I think it would open up to the whole page. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to do that. So don't forget, everybody, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Gabriel Nohra, this is his energy, and I have a feeling Ashley's song is in a bunch of songs. I just don't realize it's actually Ashley's energy. So Ashley Lee, Gabriel, and myself are going to be on here at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Most of you guys are going to meet Ashley and Gabriel for the first time. Amazing, incredible beings. And I'm going to be hanging out with Gabriel and the person that he's doing Mount Shasta with. I'm going to be hanging out with him from May 9th to the 13th, if everything works out. Everything so far is a go. And I'm not sure about mine, it's more at their end. But I've already got it marked in my calendar and adjusting everything. Then I come back here, which, by the way, Mount Shasta is only 8 hours from my house, so it's pretty quick. And so I'm going there, then coming back here and doing a concert here on May the 18th. It's $25 at the door, but if in advance, it's $20. It's going to be early evening, that's all I can tell you at this moment, but it's going to be May 18th. Then about a week later, I start heading to Sedona. Yes. Gabriel and Ashley Lee are having an event in Sedona, and they've been graciously enough to include me to be part of their event. Of course, mine is the music, and I said yes. And so, I'm going to Sedona. I can't wait. And so I'm going to be in the Sedona event is May 31st till June 3rd. But I'm going to be in Sedona at least 3 days, I believe it is, before the event. I think it's the 28th. I'm going to be in Sedona and leaving around the 5th or 6th, something like that. I'm not sure where I'm going after that, but these are things that are coming up. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock is Ashley and Gabrielle and myself at 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. On Sunday at 7 o'clock, I'm bringing on two other sisters. We've had this range for about a week now. Tass and Dianne are coming on to talk about their work. So let's see where we go. Here we go. You're very, very welcome, Kirsty. This is funny, because on my personal page, because I'm on different places right now, on my personal page, it's 222, where Andrea's at in Australia. You go with 2 live 369. Yeah, I'm going to pin that up here. Give me a sec here so everybody else can see this. And, yeah, Kirsty, I'll be very honest. I've been so busy the last couple of days. I still haven't listened to your voice message, but I will listen to it because I still have a question I need to ask you, which I mentioned the other day. This week has just been amazing, but crazy amazing. Like, yeah. Yesterday was a little stressful, and when I went to bed, I think I went to bed at 9:30 or something like that, and I couldn't go to sleep till about midnight because of what happened yesterday, because I'm still processing. I just need to be clear within me before I speak to this person today. And so finally at midnight I went to sleep, and I slept straight through basically till 11 this morning. I so needed that rest. Yeah, my body did. It's amazing, amazing. But anyway, so don't forget, everybody, tomorrow at 1 p.m., Monsieur Gabriel and Ashley Lee and myself are going to be right here on my platforms. You can see some information above that tells you the dates of 2 retreats that are coming up. One that Gabriel's involved with in Mount Shasta, which I'm going to be at, and then Ashley and Gabriel are doing one in Sedona, which I'm going to be joining them in Sedona for their event. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Yeah, there's no other words for this other than I'm excited, and it's about fucking time, right? I'll explain more later about what's going on with me personally. Is just, and I'm talking about on a level that I'm not quite ready yet to share, because I want to make sure that what's going on, because I'm trying something natural that is definitely helping me. But anyway, on that note, everybody, thank you for being here now or later. Just so everybody knows, I'm not going to be creating a private YouTube channel. I'm going to shift that to where, if because I know you guys appreciate what I do, and everyone's story or situation is what it is. I'm going to just turn around and just do what Todd does in Soulology, and what other people, sorry, I can see his face clear as a bell. Jesse Howe, which I was on his show the other day, the missing link, and where's donation, here's the link, and some people subscribe to a monthly donation, which is, I don't care, it's $5 or 20 or 100, like, just whatever is comfortable to you, or you can just drop some into to help support me to go do what I'm going to do, because, I'm going to be on the road for a bit, so that means that the Monday meditation is going to be put on hold till I come back, or when I'm in town, we'll do it on a Monday. Just when I'm available on a Monday, that I'll continue on when I'm able to. So it's, yeah, it's just how things change. So anyway, on that beautiful note, everybody, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and see what unfolds. Anyway, hugs and loves, everybody. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.